Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Professor Sistrom, and I'm reaching out to the CNS 105 OC1 C50 students. You are in Networking Essentials. I thought I'd put this little video log because we have just made it through our first week. So putting together this little video log will help me give you clarity on what you have to do. Previously, on Friday, we had our first office hours, and a couple of students pointed out some information to me about the actual class, and it was really helpful. I want to reach out to those students, which I do not remember your names, but I want to say kudos to you. Thank you for looking at the syllabus and actually looking at the lessons. That is great. That is great. Thank you. Now, let's get started. The first thing I want to say to all students is this. You should have your discussion questions answered. You should have been already posted. You should have posted something in the discussion question. It is important that you do this because by posting in your discussion questions, it will stop me from dropping you from the class. This is the first thing I need you to go do. As you can see, I got 18 students who posted here, and I got 5 students who posted here. And that is, you need to look at your description of your class and find out if you are OC1 or C50. Now, the difference between these two classes is simply this. One class is a totally online class. We don't have meetings or anything. They just go online and complete their work. So OC1, you are an online class. That means you are working independently. I am just giving you instructions, and you will meet me in the actual office hours if you need my help. And hopefully you'll use it like them other students did. C50, we will meet every Wednesday via Zoom. Now, to OC1, if you want to come to those sections, that's okay. You can come to those sessions and listen very careful. But when you come, remember, the class is for C50. Now, none of them are asking questions. Of course, you can ask a question. Of course. But remember that class is for C50. And I will have posted the names of the individuals in C50 just to make sure I don't get anything mixed up. I welcome you to come to the class because you will get a chance to see me lecture. But I realize that you may have other things to do, but if you need help, come on over. So that's the first thing. We got this discussion question out of the way. Get her done, people. I am coming close to the drop date. And let me tell you something. If I have to drop you, I will not be letting you back in the class. So please be mindful. Get that discussion question completed. The next thing that's important is that when you go to content, you're going to notice that the syllabus has been updated. And it's been updated based on the fact of some flaws that I had put in the syllabus. So I had to update it to make it a smooth transition. Now the syllabus is really smooth and you will be able to work through it with no problems. For example, here's the syllabus right here. Now I am showing OC1, but the syllabus is the same. Let me say that again. The syllabus is the same for C50. When you get down here to the actual assignment area, assessments and assignment, you will notice that this information has changed dramatically. As the students was pointing out to me, it was difficult to find some of the lessons, so I changed it and narrowed the scope so you guys can work through it smoothly. Now here's the second thing that's really important about this syllabus. Each and every one of you should have by now completed your pre-assessment. If you haven't did that pre-assessment, immediately go take it, because just like the discussion question, that is vitally important. So go do it. A third thing that I want you to pay attention to, you're supposed to have your work completed by 8/31. I am extending that time to 9/7/21. So between the pre-assessment and Module 2 Think Critical quiz, I want all of that completed by 9/7/21. And don't worry, this gives you a lot of time to get that work completed. Just make sure you pay attention to when the discussion questions have to be in, because they are vitally important. So that covers what I need you to do. So don't worry if you feel overwhelmed, you're okay. You got until 9/7/21 to get this information in. Now you may say, Professor, where is this information at? I'm glad you asked. Let's go there. When you click on your course, as you can see, Network Essentials, once you click on that, you have these links. I'm going to click on the first link just to get started. Now, I am right now working inside of OC1, but you know it works the same way for OC50, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. Once you click on it, you are teleported into your course material in the book. It takes a minute to come up, so do not fret, just take your time. Now I am going to expand this screen to full screen. Of course, we talked about this before, but the main thing that's important is you have a book here, and if I click here, you will see the book pop up. I want you to pay particular attention to these three little dots right here. If you click on these dots, it gives you a layout of your entire book. And if you click on the first link, it will then take you into chapter 1. Simple stuff. By now, you should have figured this out, but if you didn't, don't worry. That's what I'm here for. If you click on chapter introduction, that will take you through the chapter. Now, at first, I had you doing a lot of these assignments, but I changed it because I realized I used these assignments inside of the lab when we was on campus. A lot of these assignments require you to do in a lab situation. So I'm not giving you these assignments, hands-on projects. I changed them. What you will be doing, if you close the book and close this here, you will see your chapters laid out right here. And as you proceed through this, read the material, read your book, okay? You will notice that in here you have all the information you need to do your work. And as you can see right here, here go to review and a Think Critical quiz. If I switch back to what we have right here, you would see that I am going to click on assignments, and in assignments, you can quickly see it's laid out here. Now, the sweet thing about this is a student emailed me and said, hey, Professor, how do I upload the assignment? You upload them by clicking on the first link, but I'm not going to click here. I'm going to go in as a student so you can see what it would look like. As you can see, I'm in as a student, so now I'm going to click assignments, and then I will click on the first link, and it will show you what you need to do in here, and here you can add the files and upload them. So if I click here and click here, I can upload my files off of the computer. Okay, so that's easy. I know you already know how to do that. That's easy. But the most important thing is to realize you got the pre-assessment, you have a discussion question. These are not actually in here. The pre-assessment, I'm going to be able to go get your score and put it inside the grade book. Do not worry about the grade book. Focus on getting your work done, people. The lab, in the labs, you may have to give me what we call a screenshot or a snippet, a snapshot. The reflection, you're going to answer the questions and upload it in here. And networking for life is the same way. You may have to answer the question. But the review quiz and the critical thinking quiz, they will be already populated within the grade book. And I'll just take the grade book from MindTap over into D2L. Okay. Now, if you still don't have clarity, show up to my Wednesday class. You have the link and I'll show you. I am going to do a little demonstration on how to do a snippet or a snapshot. For instance, if I wanted to get a snapshot of this, I'll just simply click here on my application, which is called Snipping Tool. Click New, and then I can highlight this section and get a snapshot, save this on my desktop, and then guess what? I can upload it to the professor. See, it is actually a snapshot of this here. But I will demonstrate that also in the class. But I know you have the skill to do this. So make it happen. And you know how I know this? You all got cell phones and you do snapshots all the time. So make it happen, people. I want to keep this video log short. So I showed you the things I want you to see. Now, going forward, only thing you have to worry about inside of D2L is content tab, discussion tab, and assignments tab. And with the assignments, you just uploading things in here. Use your syllabus to know what to do. And then when you come in here, you just simply upload it in here. It is easy. It's not hard. Do not make it hard. But if you still have problems, like I said, show up Wednesday in my class or come to my office hours like those other students did. This is Professor Systrong. I enjoyed this moment with you.